And a Atascadero man robs a bank, steals a police car, then slams into 3 cars, all in a matter of minutes. And tonight, an exclusive report. We learn more about the suspect and hear how the victims are coping through this terrible accident. Good evening, I'm John K. Brent. It's a story we first told you about last night at 10. And tonight, we have new information about the suspect, Philip Bailey. Central Coast News reporter Rachel Lane went to work to find out more about him, and she spoke exclusively with the family who was inside the car at the time of the crash.
In the corner of his eye, he saw the cop car just about to hit him and told my sister to hold on for the impact.
Maria Llamas stands next to her father, Sergio Llamas, and shares with us the moments before a man, 42-year-old Philip Bailey, driving a stolen police car, rammed into him and her 12-year-old sister. Police say Bailey didn't just steal a cop car. He first robbed this Chase Bank at 1846 North Broadway in Santa Maria.
An officer witnessed a subject hanging onto a vehicle. He stopped to investigate what was occurring and was attacked by the individual.
That's when police say Bailey stole the police car, sped away, and eventually ran into Llamas's truck and 2 parked cars, landing here on Blosser Road, south of Main Street.
One of the cars hit a woman that was standing right here at the time of the crash, sending her through this window. Now, as you can see, that window has already been replaced, and most of the shattered glass left here has already been removed. But as for the victims, it's going to be a long road of recovery.
I found out that my sister had 2 broken bones near the pelvis, 1 near the spine. And my dad, he's doing okay. He has a lot of pain, so he can't sleep for a long time.
Sources tell Central Coast News Bailey, who lives in Atascadero, has had a problem with drugs and alcohol.
Well, that type of behavior would be indicative of some type of controlled substance or some type of drug.
Bailey, on parole for grand theft, remains in the hospital tonight with moderate to major injuries.
Instead of taking my dad to the hospital, they took the man and they placed him right next to the room where my sister was, where he was screaming and cussing at the staff.
Llamas's sister is expected to be okay, but still has a long way to go. And as for Bailey, once he's out of the hospital, he's expected to be charged and booked into jail. Rachel Lane in Santa Maria, your Central Coast News.
And here's a terrible twist to this story. This is the second time this family has been injured in a terrible car crash. The first time was a car pileup in King City back in February of this year while on their way home from a funeral.
When they were leaving, there was a car collision that a lady caused, that she was under the influence, and she was talking on her cell phone, and she viewed to the other side of the highway near King City, and 3 of our family members passed away.
Several family members died in that crash. New tonight, some good news to report. A missing 79-year-old